Hello, happy Wednesday. Let's see how many eyeballs are watching before I go on talking. Well, thank you so much for joining me once again on our Facebook Live tutorial every Wednesday. Hi, Roslyn, thank you for joining us. Hi, Dorothy. And then we have Riverview Lake House joining us again as well. If you're joining me on Facebook, please say hi. I see 7 eyeballs and I say happy Wednesday. I don't know who that is. And hey, Sean, thank you for watching me today. I'll be talking to you at 3 o'clock. Hi, Dorothy. Okay, so quite a few Facebook users. Sorry that I was a couple of minutes late trying to set up at a new location. This is another part of my house, just to change things up a little bit. Okay, so hey, Sean, another Sean. Hey, Angela, thank you for joining me. So anybody who is on Facebook, please click on the link on StreamYard so that I can see your name. Okay. Hi, DW Prime Events. I'm pretty sure that is Joanne. Okay. So hi, Yolanda. Thank you for joining us as well. So a lot of people are saying hi. Today, this topic is hot style shoot. So if you're joining me for the very first time, normally I have a bigger pillow so you can actually see my brand. But anyways, for you are joining me the very first time, you don't know who I am. My name is May Yo Silvers. I am the owner of M2 Hospitality, a multiple 6-figure event planning company. And I think we are geared towards to be 7 figures by next year. I'm very excited. And then we are also I'm also the founder, event mentor, and coach for events for anyone, where we provide a mentorship program to event planners like all of you to help you start and scale your event planning company. And we're also on pace to hit our 7 figures next year as well. I'm extremely excited and very grateful and very blessed to have a great team and a great community. And 2 of my team members are here, Christine and Sean. And I know Wakena and Stephanie have some work to do today, so they probably will not be able to join me. But my growth has been exploding, but all thanks to all of you for always showing up for me as well. Hi, Finam. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Alison Muhammad. Thank you for joining me on Instagram. So a lot of you on Facebook right here, I can't really see your name. Hey, Sully, thank you for joining us. Hi, Jacqueline. Make sure that hi, Stephanie. I see that you type your name, so I can read your name as well. So before I go on to talk about today's topic, again, a reminder: if you're watching me on replay, #replay, and we are less than 2 weeks away from our challenge, which is the 5-day challenge to becoming an unstoppable event entrepreneur, where I will be talking a lot about the business perspective of running a business. If a lot of you are event planners and you want to start a business, listen, passion and desire is not going to bring you money, okay? Passion and desire is not going to create a business for you. That's all execution. You want your business to be legit. There are certain things that you need to put in place in order to have a legit business and in order to make money. So that's what I'll be teaching, right? I'll be teaching about all the legal paperwork that you need to set up so that you don't get into trouble with IRS, you don't get into trouble with the state. So we want to make sure that you have all your paperwork set up, your legal paperwork. I will talk a little bit about contracts as well. And then we will be talking about the system, the process, the people that you need to have in order to grow and scale your business. We'll be talking a little bit about sales. We'll be talking about pricing, of course, right? Understanding your finance, how to track your finance. How do you know you're actually making money? What do you do with your business finance? What do you do when you haven't have any clients yet? How do you manage your personal finance to fund your business? And what do you do once you start making money in your business? Okay, and then we'll be talking about my personal journey, about the mistakes I made when I'm growing my business, and also how we are moving at this fast pace for both my businesses right after COVID and also in the midst of COVID. And we are also going to talk about the rookie mistakes that a lot of event planners are making when they decide to launch their business. So those are the 5-day topics, and we start on October 18, 19, 20, 21st, Monday to Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. We'll take a break on Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday we come back to wrap everything up at 8 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Please make sure that you DM your concierge, comment register, DM your concierge or comment register. Your concierge will DM you, check your DM, because we're doing this through Zoom. We are not doing this on Facebook Live. So this is also another advantage where you can actually have live coaching. So you get to ask me questions after each session. I will have an open forum. When we have time, you get to ask me questions, and I will be coaching you live during the session. Okay, so DM your concierge to get the link. We have a new workbook that will be sent out. So that workbook is going to help you after the whole challenge. You will know what you need to do to make your business legit. Okay, all right. Okay, so you will hashtag replay if you're watching this on replay. Angela, you're here with me, so it's not going to be replay. You're watching me live. Okay, all right. So now today we are going to talk about how to choose the right vendors and venues for style shoots. And what exactly is a style shoot? For those of you who don't know what exactly is a style shoot is like a make-believe event, okay? It's like a make-believe event that you put together a setup at a venue, okay? You put together a setup at a venue. So, hey, Ethel, thank you for joining us. Style shoot is like a make-believe event where you will set up the space, the venue, and make it look like that is an event happening. You can make it as a very elaborate event, a very elaborate style shoot, or a very simple style shoot. A very simple style shoot, basically, you just have to set up a table with all the place setting, beautiful linens, beautiful table, beautiful chairs, and place setting, beautiful chargers, plates, flatware, silverware, chinaware. Nice centerpiece, menu inserts. Okay, so that is very simple. So you just want to showcase a vision of how a table setting can look like. Okay, you can make it as simple as that. You can also do a table where you can have a fake cake and shoot how a wedding cake can look like. You can just do a setup where just a sweetheart table. So one table, again, beautiful linen, beautiful setup, beautiful centerpiece, flatware, glassware, okay, menu inserts, and that could be your sweetheart table shoot, right? You can go as elaborate as doing the whole setup where it's like the entire ceremony and reception. So you can have one area of the venue where you can have an altar or hooper, all right, and you have two models, a bride and a groom. So you stage it just like having a ceremony with chairs, with the models, with the officiant, or without the officiant. That's all right. You get the idea, because they're under the altar. They're under the hi Brittany. Thank you for joining me on Instagram. So you can set up one part of the venue as like the ceremony. So you will have the altar, and then you have the models, the bride and the groom, and then you have all these chairs, right? So doing a photo shoot for that. Then you can go into the reception area where you have cocktail tables. So you will take some shots of highboys, cocktail tables, bars, okay? You can have some models standing around, like they're eating cannabis, drinking, having a drink. That could be another shot. Then you go into the dinner where you have the VIP table set up, just one long VIP table set up, and the sweetheart table and the dance floor. So you can go as elaborate as that, okay? Brittany said that you always have a hard time finding the live on Facebook. Just to make sure that you switch on your notification, please. Switch on your notification. Make sure that every time we create an event for the Wednesday live, respond yes, and then you will get notification. And then after that, you just have to click on that notification. It'll bring you into the live, okay? I know Facebook sometimes can be a pain in the butt. All right, thank you. You like my background, huh? So, I just like to switch things up. Those of you who knows me know that I don't like to stay constant. I like to move things around so that you can have a different environment, right? It's always good to not get too comfortable. So yes, this used to be all live plants, but they didn't survive. Like after 2 rounds, I give up. I start doing herbs. and then it didn't work so well. And then I started doing succulents and cactus. It didn't survive as well. I said, you know what? That's it. I'm going to ask my mother-in-law, and then we're going to get some fake plants and make it look pretty. So there you go. That's the backdrop. So, and before I forget, my YouTube subscribers, thank you for watching this as well. Don't forget, if at the end of the session, if you like this session, click the link below the video and join my Facebook group. That's where we have all our hub. That's where we have all our communication. That's where you get notification every time we have a new video coming up. Okay, so we talk a little bit about the different types of style shoot, right? Very simple or very elaborate. Okay, so it could be for any event. It doesn't have to be a particular event. It could be just a setup. It could be just a backdrop. It could be, and I do want to call out somebody who's here, like Yolanda Lewis, who's inside my program. She makes her own style shoot. She does it at her home. Okay, she will clear her living room. Correct me if I'm wrong, Yolanda. I'm pretty sure that you do it at home. So she cleared up her living room, and she took some event design class. Okay, and you guys know how I feel about taking classes, right? It's okay for you to take classes to sharpen your skills, to learn your craft, but you got to know how to market that. Okay, people need to know your craft. So Yolanda, perfect example. All right, Yolanda Lewis. And I applaud you for that. She will clear up a space in her living room, and she will put a backdrop that she designed. She will make a centerpiece that she makes, and then she just take a very close shot of that backdrop and also the centerpiece without any models. Very simple. And then she not only just do that, then I know that this is her passion, because any free time she has, she will start making stuff like balloon garlands, backdrops, centerpieces, and then she will put it, and then she'll post it on her social media. Okay, she posts it on her social media as your inspiration for today. This is what we call great content. This is what we call great content, because the people who's following her will be like, you know what, I love to see what is her inspiration for this week. And then they keep following her. All Yolanda needs to do is to start engaging with the people who's following her and say, oh, you like this look, you like this theme. If you have any events coming up, I can create something like that for you. So she's putting out great content that inspire people, that educate people. So that is, she does it at her own home. So it can be as simple as that. All right. So you don't feel overwhelmed when you want to do a style shoot. Don't go all hero and go do a big scale style shoot, and then you realize that you didn't capture a lot of the essence. So I always say you can always start small and then go up. Right? It depends on your bandwidth. If you have the time, if you have the connection with the vendors. Okay. So, oh yeah, good question. What's Yolanda's social media handles? You know what? Who asked that question? Because I can't see, because you're a Facebook user. So Christine, do me a big favor. Can you go into our members database and look at Yolanda's social media handle? Because she always posts inside our Facebook group. So there you go. So Yolanda, if you want, can you drop your social media handles, please, so that our members can follow you? So Felicia is asking, so that our members, our paid members, and also our free members inside our free Facebook group can follow you and see how you do your style shoot. I appreciate you. Okay. So now, okay, I have members who have done very elaborate style shoot, from the ceremony to the dinner portion to the cake portion. I mean, so elaborate, but it's so strenuous, and she missed out a lot of things. So know your bandwidth, okay? Know your bandwidth. And today's topic, I want to talk about a few things you need to consider when you're doing your style shoot. How to pick the right venue, and how to pick the right vendors, okay, for your style shoot. So you want to, first and foremost, when you do a style shoot, you want to find the venue, okay, a venue, in order to do the style shoot, right? So if you are looking for a venue, like an event space, and your first inclination is you want to go to a venue where it's very popular, right? Where it's very popular, where a lot of people wants to book their events there. So what happens when you go talk to them? They're not interested in doing the style shoot with you. Or you go to a vendor that is very popular. They have beautiful setup. They have beautiful furniture. They have beautiful backdrop there, or bakery, whatever it is, your vendors who are very established and they're very busy. So you go talk to them and you say, hey, I'd like to do you want to do a collaboration with me to do a style shoot? And the answer you're going to get is, I love to, but I'm booked up already. I don't have any space, any date available to do this with you because we're busy. So if these people are busy, if the venue is very busy already with bookings, if the vendors are already busy with existing bookings and future bookings, they are pretty established, okay? They may not want to collaborate with you. It's not because they don't want to collaborate with you, it's they simply can't collaborate with you because they don't have any open slots, because they are booked up already. So what do? You want to look for a venue and a vendors, okay, venues and vendors who need you as much as you need them. That means they also need the publicity. What is the end result of a style shoot? Why do you want to do style shoot? You want to have a portfolio, right? You want to create a beautiful portfolio so you can show your potential clients your inspiration, the things that you can do for them, for the event. So what do you do when you collaborate with the venue and the vendors? What is the end result of a style shoot? That means everybody gets to use those photos that are being done, and they get to blog about them. They get to follow each other's social media because everybody will be promoting and tagging everybody involved. So if you have 100 followers or 1,000 followers, and then your vendors that you're collaborating with has another 1,000 followers, and they tag you, you just gain another 1,000 followers. You want to get as many eyeballs on all the photos that were created, okay, during the style shoot. It's brand exposure, it's brand visibility. And the strategy is so good because you are going to be able to market to a bigger audience. And what do I always say? If you keep marketing to the same people, the same followers, you only are hitting the 3 to 5% ready to buy people. What happened to the buy later? In order to increase the number of people in your pipeline, you need to increase your ecosystem. You need to increase your followers, right? So this is a perfect strategy because they will be tagging you, you will be tagging them. Imagine that you are working with 5 vendors and 1 venue, 6 in total. Each one of them has 1,000 followers and they tag you. You just grew 6,000 eyeballs. Okay. Wow. If Facebook algorithm, Instagram algorithm shows it to 10%, 5%. Okay. So you just gain 50 people for each of these. So there's 6 of you. You just gain 300 eyeballs on your social media handle compared to your own 1,000 people. So you just expand your social media visibility by 1,300 people. That's why style shoot is so important, okay, in your business, okay, especially when you're first starting out. So now when you're talking to the venues and the vendors, you got to find those that need you as much as you need them. So where are they? Who are these people? Start looking. Any new venues that just open, anything that just any new venues or vendors that just started their business or they're just newly open, any venues or vendors that's going through rebranding, any venues that just went through a renovation and they want to unveil, okay, any of these establishments and companies that require the fresh breath of new followers, of brand visibility. Anybody who's already established in the business and already booked out, they don't feel that they need you to increase their brand visibility because they already have a group of followers. Okay, so give me a thumbs up if you agree to what I'm saying. Give me a thumbs up if you understand what I just said. And I have a member inside our mentorship program. This girl, she is tenacious. She has grit. She spoke to 50 venues before she found one that is willing to collaborate with her. Okay, so don't give up. Don't give up. If this is what you want to do, you will not give up. Okay, so make sure that you find the vendors and the venue who need you as much as you need them. All right, so that's number 1. Number 2, you need to find the venue and the vendors who align with your brand, align with your brand, align with your vision, and align with the way you do business. Because a style shoot is an opportunity for you to build that relationship with your vendors and your venue. And who do you want to build relationship with? With what kind of people you want to build relationship with in terms of the venues and the vendors. I have come across venues that is spectacular, beautiful, but the team that's running the venue does not align with, number one, my brand, and number two, how they do business, their personality, their business ethics. All right. If I don't jibe with them, if I don't feel that I like working with them, I wouldn't want to collaborate with them. Same thing with my vendors. I'm very picky about who I want to work with. Same thing inside my mentorship program. If I say that you're a good fit for me, that means you're a good fit for me. If I tell you that you're not a good fit for me, then you're not a good fit for me because of many other reasons. Sometimes it's just the feeling. Sometimes it's our moral values. Sometimes it's our brand. So I'll give you one example. If you are a high-end brand, okay, a high-end brand, a luxury brand, and you want to charge high ticket, okay, high price tag for your service, do you think that you will go do a style shoot at a Holiday Inn, at a 2-star, 3-star hotel? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You will not be doing a style shoot at a venue that does not communicate the level of luxury, right? You will be doing a style shoot at a 5-star exclusive country club, a high-end restaurant, or a very high-end hotel like the Four Seasons, the Ritz-Carlton, the St. Regis, right? Anything that is aligned with your brand, correct? And also your vision. If you are going to do a very rustic boho style setup, okay, that means you need to find a venue that has that type of ambience, that type of environment, and vendors who are able to take that, who is also liking that type of look. So why is so important when you do your style shoot? You need to have a mood board. You need to have a vision, right? It can be it can be done by PowerPoint. It can be done on Canva, where you take inspiration on Pinterest, of photos of events that you think that you want this color theme, you want this setup to look like that, and you need to communicate that to your venues and your vendors and say, hey, this is the look that I'm trying to create. Is this something that you love to do as well? Do you have inventory that will go well with this look? Is this venue, do you have a spot in your venue or a space in your venue that is able to relate to that look? Okay, it's so important. You need to be able to find that alignment, okay, with your venue and your vendors. They need to be able to support that style shoot vision. Okay, you don't want to find somebody, a photographer sometimes will say that this is not the type of events that I shoot, so they may not be the right style for you. A florist will tell you that I don't do that type of rustic arrangement, I like something classic. They may not be the right fit for you. The venue say that I don't do that type of boho style event, I like something that is indoors with big chandeliers and stuff like that. They may not be the right fit for you. So you have, and also again, right, your personality. So a style shoot it's like running an event. It's like booking an event. So you better love the people that you're working with, because you will be working very closely with them. So they need to represent you, because you will be using them, hopefully, for your future paid events. That's why you use this style shoot as a way to vet the relationship and to build the bond. Okay? Very important. Now, the third thing is, don't be shy to ask about whether the venue or the vendors have done any style shoot before. Do they have any experience in doing style shoot before? I'm not saying not to work with venues or vendors who haven't done style shoot before. Everybody deserves a chance. But if you are talking to some people who have done style shoots before, you want to talk to them and ask them about what was their experience. How was it when they did the style shoot with another planner? What went on? What did they like about it? What didn't they like about it? Because remember, you're building a team, okay? You're using this style shoot to build a team, to build a vendor-venue relationship with you. So you may not know certain things. You may not know everything. In fact, you don't know everything. So a photographer will tell you that, hey, listen, the previous planner didn't give me a shoot list. They didn't tell me what I need to shoot. They also didn't tell me that they want to take a sunset shoot. All right. So that means if they want a sunset shoot, you and the photographer have to be at the venue at a certain time to see where the sun is setting, where the rays are coming, and the photographer will have to make sure that he is there at the right time, at the right time, at the right place in order to capture that shot. That means you also need to tell your models, you need to tell your models to show up. You need to make sure that all your vendors who's setting up for that particular shot, or the setup has to get that shot ready by the certain time. So you have to make sure, okay, you have to make sure that you want to ask, what is your experience, okay, in the past? What didn't go well? What went well? So that you can take down the notes and make sure that you respect everybody's parameters, okay? You respect everybody's parameters, boundaries, and knowing what to do. And if you don't agree with how they have done things in the past, then maybe this is not the right vendor for you, okay? So in summary, 3 questions that you need to think about when you decide to pick the vendors and the venues for your next style shoot. Right, number 1, they must need you as much as you need them. Number 2, they must align with your brand, your vision, and also how you do business, okay? Number 3, ask if they have previous experience, because what they're sharing with you will shed some light on how, or guide you on how you need to be doing your style shoots with them, and also to determine if they are a good fit for you. Some photographers are prima donnas, okay? So this is a good time to evaluate whether you want to work with them or not based on their previous experience. Or some photographers are very professional. They say the last time when I did this shoot, it didn't work so well because of XYZ reason. So they will teach you along. So these are the 3 questions you need to ask, okay? Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this has been a great session. As always, please #replay if you're watching me on replay. And also, please tell other people about our Facebook group. If you have found value that this is a great Facebook group to be in, to learn from, tell them to join our Facebook group. When you blindly invite them, they don't know what they're getting themselves into. So you introduce them to your concierge, all right? Introduce them to our Facebook group and tell them a little bit. And when they join, I only accept people who answer entry question. If they don't answer entry question, I don't know if you're serious about wanting to grow your business. That means if you can't even bother to answer entry question, I don't accept you. So the best way to do is to just introduce them to your concierge, all right? So let them know, give them a heads up that this group is great, and make sure you answer the entry question. Otherwise, we will not accept you into the group. It's not that we accept everybody into this Facebook group, all right? So thank you so much for your time today. Don't forget to also register for our 5-day challenge that starts on October 18. If you want to know what we're covering, I already went through it. I don't want to take up any more time because I have a coaching call with my paid clients immediately after this. I want you to read the cover of our Facebook page, okay, for the Facebook group. It tells you exactly what we're covering every day. So sign up for the challenge, DM your concierge to get the Zoom link because it will be done on Zoom. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day. My paid members, please go into Zoom. We are going to talk a little bit about CEO schedule and why is it not working for you. Okay, and what can we do to overcome that. So see my paid members inside Zoom. See all of you next Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time Zone as usual. Bye.